Hello from Liberty Ireland. Hope everybody's keeping well today, and everybody's enjoying Storm WTF as it just blew over last night, and we wake up today to a nice sunny day, and then we're going to get hit with this massive storm today at 4 p.m. But shh, don't say it too loud. The Irish people might hear you. Yeah. Anyway, I think I got the old flu from the old Chemtrail Airlines. I was going to say Boeing, but they're in the news already this week. Yesterday they didn't have a good day. Unfortunately, they're having an issue trying to keep their planes up in the sky. Sorry about that, Boeing, but that's the way it is. And you're there to be named and shamed. Unfortunately, anyone that is in the firing line is going to get it. So, here we are, showing everybody the weather system again as usual. Here's the wind gust that's coming in. This is where we are today. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look, that's coming in to hit us. 4 o'clock. It's going to smack straight into us, look. And the north. But the thing about Paulie is, Paulie shows you the weather system that you won't see on the television. And I like to rewind back a little bit so we can all take out our colouring book and our crayons and start colouring it in, yeah? So that it makes up a nice little photograph for all the little boys and girls out there watching today. Now, let's try and keep it simple, okay? Let's go back to where it all begins. It's not the Reds that you need to worry about in Ireland or England today. Paulie speaks about something that the weather forecast people forget to speak about, like where it comes from. Now, we all know it comes from the Atlantic Ocean, because it's so big that covers the story. But that's not the story, ladies and gents. It just doesn't come from the Atlantic Ocean. No. It comes from NASA. Oh, you can't say that, Paulie. I did. Just say it again. NASA. NASA in Mississippi. And I've done that much research now on this jet propulsion system that NASA runs in Mississippi. And a big thanks. I'll tell you one thing. I thought I knew everything. I thought I knew it all until I got this little report from a subscriber. I have to say, fantastic, because that's what they're bringing me down a whole new road. We all know that the weather half the time is manufactured. Or maybe it's all Mother Nature, isn't it? Everything Mother Nature, yeah? Yeah. So all the forest fires that take place in California is all Mother Nature, ladies and gents. All Mother Nature. All created by the leprechauns. Yeah, the leprechauns. Now we're in St. Patrick's Week. They could be cancelling St. Patrick's Day because of snow. But shh, don't say it too loud, because Ireland makes multi-billions from St. Patrick's Week. The amount of money Ireland will make this week from tourists flying in for St. Patrick's Day. So we can't cancel it. That's right, ladies and gents. You're probably asking, where have I been? Well, I had the man flu. And when you get man flu, you get depressed. When you get depressed, you don't want to do any videos. But it's only a passing. It's like a storm. It just blows over. Yeah, you get used to it. And the older you get, the more tuned in you get to the system, how it works. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little movie about Elon Musk. That's right. And as I said, if he's not an alien, well, sure, maybe I'm mad. Maybe I'm the one that's mad. Because I don't know how he comes out with some of the stuff he comes out with. It's a little bit like when somebody asks, what's your name? And you tell them, my name is Paulie. You don't think about it. I put a stopwatch in to show everybody. It took him like 10 seconds to answer the question. He must have went off to Google it or something in his AI brain that he has, because some of his answers, for somebody that's so sharp, that's meant to be so sharp, he's not that sharp when it comes to answering. Okay? Now, whether he was smoking weed previous to the interview, maybe he was having a few joints out the back of Elon, maybe he was stoned out of his nut, yeah? So, there was a bit of a delay. But being honest with you, I don't think so, because he's too much of a businessman to be getting dragged down the road of doing drugs, you know, even if they're legal. in California. So that's why I put that video up, just to let everybody see how he speaks about artificial intelligence like we speak about the weather. But see, Elon is a little bit more advanced than typical cabbage human being. The cabbages, as I call it. They don't want to know about all this. Look, this is me showing you now where this, there's the rain. Remember Jeremy Clarkson? Thanks to the subscriber, I would have never known about this. But it's starting to all make sense because there's a few of these jet propulsion systems around the world. That's right. And jet propulsion systems create weather, ladies and gents. And I put them into the video. And I've been advised to get onto a girl's channel in Dublin. The girl that I put up that was protesting outside Google's office. Well, I could be connecting up with her very, very quick. In fact, it was my wife that actually suggested. She started speaking about her last night. And I thought, She says, there's a girl you should follow. The one that doesn't take any crap about censorship. Now, there's one guy at the moment that if you don't follow him, you should follow him. Okay. Tommy Robinson started his court case today. Now, anyone that mentions Tommy Robinson on Facebook gets shut down. On Twitter gets shut down. And Tommy says that the only place he can go is YouTube to get his point out that he's being harassed. Now, I take back what I say about YT sometimes because I can't believe that YT's platform is the only place he can actually go and his website to get the point across that he's being harassed in broad daylight by police in front of his children. This guy needs to become the Prime Minister of the UK. In fact, I'd put money on it, the same as I put money on Brexit not to happen. I got 11-1 with Paddy Power bookmakers, last year. Because I listened to that many people from England talking about Brexit not happening, that I went into a bookies and I said, what's the odds on Brexit not happening in 2019? 11-1. So myself and my father put €1,000, €1,000 on Brexit not to happen in 2019. That's why I put it up in the videos, ladies and gents. Because the more you do all this, the more you can join the dots. And that's why I do it. And there might be a couple of days goes past where I don't do videos. But I'll always do the videos. Because as long as there's news, fake news out there that we're trying to absorb on a daily basis, we're trying to absorb this storm after another storm. Last night, you come out today, all the stuff all over the back of the house, back garden is destroyed from the storm last night. You wake up this morning, lovely and sunny like the middle of the summer, and now today it's to go back again to that at 4 o'clock right through with all these storm warnings that they come out and tell everybody all the time. Okay, so that's where we are, ladies and gents, today. That's where we are, ladies and gents, today. That's why I'm going to do this video. If I get a chance to go live, I will. If I don't, I don't. The whole point of today's video is to let everybody see exactly what's going on in the world. And Mr. McGregor again, back in trouble, back in court again, gets arrested for fighting. That's right. Oh, if you had all them millions and millions, if you had over $100 million, I'd be after buying an island somewhere and returning, not fighting and in courts, in Ireland courts, in English courts, in American courts. See, what happens is, as I told everybody, the Illuminati create the multimillionaire from nothing. Go in and look at the Britney Spears and the all these people, the Kanye Wests and all these different people that made it from nothing. And watch how they rise to the top and become multi-millionaires. And then watch how they become destroyed. That's right. That's right. And you have to go in and read up all the stories about all the bad things that happened to all these people that were created by the Illuminati. That's right. Because the Illuminati exists the same way as AI exists, the same way as all the information that's being given to you through your smart device exists. So Andrew and Revelation Files, and Liz, and everybody else that's watching this video today and listening to the video, and to the one person that probably might give me the thumbs down because they think that I'm probably full of shit. Maybe I am full of shit. But I'll tell you what I'm not full of shit about. Weather systems that I talk about, okay? The real news that's going on in the world, and the information that's not being allowed out there for some reason. In fact, I told everybody over and over again about terrorists being allowed have their own channels on YT. Terrorists, you know, the ISIS, them people having their own channels. The wives having their own channels. Yeah, the brides of these lunatics having their own channels. And for me to be shut up about doing these type of videos and being told, put the sellotape over your mouth, and say nothing. Well, no. As long as YT allow these videos to go out, I'll be pumping out the videos. Left, right and centre. Okay? And everyone has to get used to these weather systems that's being rammed down our throats, okay? That just happens to be coming across the Atlantic because human beings don't know anything different because we weren't learned it in school. So it just comes across the Atlantic because guess who's right beside the Atlantic? Ireland. Now, go in and watch the storms that hit America, the west of America, and follow the location of the storm and which way it goes, okay? Watch where the storm starts. In fact, I've done that much information about this now at this stage that it's up to everybody watching this video to pass the word around. Get it out there, get the word out. That all these storms that's hitting England and Ireland, are not magicked up, okay, with the Gulf Stream out in the Atlantic Ocean by the family of leprechauns. No. Listen, we know it's St. Patrick's Week, okay? We know there's leprechauns going to be everywhere, jumping all over the place on St. Patrick's Day. That's if it's not cancelled. Remember where you heard it first, ladies and gents? Polly. Could be a little chance that the Dublin St. Patrick's Day parade might get cancelled. No? Watch. Just let's see. Let's see how it goes from winter to summer to winter to summer. Now, of course, the weather forecast people today, I tell everybody, it's a lovely spring day. And then when the hurricane starts tonight at 4 o'clock, I don't know whether they're going to call it a storm or a hurricane, but I think it's going to be a hurricane at 4 o'clock today. Okay? Watch. I'll come back to you on it. Have a good day and enjoy your Tuesday. See yous.
When they took away my Twitter, they thought it would stop me. It didn't. They took away my PayPal. That nearly stopped me. 70% of the donations disappeared. We've just produced the most powerful documentary anyone's seen from us. It didn't stop us. Will banning us from Instagram and Facebook stop me? No, it won't. It's come earlier than we thought, so now we need to fight back. We're already making plans. We've already made plans. We're looking at the possibility of a massive demonstration in London against the censorship, with figures coming over from America. People are being censored everywhere. This isn't about Tommy Robinson.